Hello, I'm Dr. Groom, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Today, we will learn about a famous civil rights leader, Fannie Lou Hamer. She worked to make the world a better place. She wanted all people to be treated fairly. That music we just heard was jazz. Have any of you ever listened to jazz? Let me know by using our hand signals. 1 for yes and 2 for no. Hold them up so I can see clearly. Well, it looks like we have a mix. Some have listened to jazz, but others have not. And that's okay. What's important to know is that every good jazz band has a mix of instruments that all work together to give us that magical sound so many love. Reading comprehension is like a jazz band. There are many parts that all work together to give us the magic of understanding what we read. In today's lesson, we will focus on a specific text structure called cause and effect. Let's get started. To improve our understanding or comprehension of what we read, it is important that we can identify cause and effect. This helps us answer what and why questions. The cause is the reason why something happens. The effect is what happens as a result of the cause. Can you identify examples of cause and effect in your everyday life? Think about it. Here's an example. I think most of you are familiar with this. Have you ever seen a baby cry? Give me a reason a baby might cry. Shout it out. Okay, the baby is hungry. The baby crying would be the effect because that is what happened when the baby got hungry. Being hungry is the cause because that is the reason why the baby started crying. In text, sometimes there are signal words that help us find the cause. Get your pencil and paper. You can write these words so you will have them later. These are some clue words that you may see in the text to let you know what the cause is. If you want to find the cause, look for these words. Because, since, cause, so that. If you want to know the effect, look for these words. As a result of, if, therefore. It's my turn now, and I want to take a closer look at understanding cause and effect relationships. Before I take my turn and show you what we're going to do, let's make a T-chart graphic organizer to track our thoughts. Use your pencil and paper to create a chart like this. Let me know when you're finished making the T-chart graphic organizer with a thumbs up. Great. Today, we're going to talk about an important civil rights leader, Mrs. Fannie Lou Hamer. Mrs. Hamer was born in Mississippi in 1917. She dedicated her life to advocating for equal rights for African Americans. I'm going to read to you some excerpts or small parts from her biography and see if I can identify some examples of cause and effect in the text. As I read, I will look for those signal words we talked about earlier to identify cause and effect. Let's get started. This is the first part of her biography. Hamer was born October 6, 1917 in Montgomery County, Mississippi. She was the youngest of 20 children. Her family did not have a lot of money. Since they were poor, Fannie Lou Hamer had to leave school at age 12 to work picking cotton. Wait, I think I see one of those signal words. Let me read the last sentence again. Since they were poor, Fannie Lou Hamer had to leave school at age 12 to work picking cotton. Okay, I was right. I see the signal word since. I know that the signal word since lets me know this is the cause or reason why. So I'm going to add that to our T-chart graphic organizer. On the left side of my paper, I will write the cause. Fannie Lou's family was poor. This is the first entry on our T-chart graphic organizer. Now, I want to find the effect. What happened as a result of Fannie Lou Hamer's family being poor? I can read in the text that Fannie had to leave school at age 12 to work picking cotton. This is the effect. I will add that to the effect column on our T-chart graphic organizer. The cause was that Fannie Lou's family was poor. The effect was that she had to leave school at age 12 to work picking cotton. Okay, now it's your turn. I will read the text and you can follow along and look for cause and effect. Remember to get out your notes with signal words and look for them as I read. Shout out "stop" when you see one of our signal words. This is the next part of her biography. In 1944, Fannie Lou Hamer married Perry Hamer, and they worked on a Mississippi plantation picking cotton until 1962. Fannie Lou was the only worker on the plantation who could read and write. As a result, she also served as a plantation timekeeper, keeping track of other workers' hours each day. Wait, did I hear you say stop? Okay, what signal words did you hear? Shout it out. Awesome! As a result. Now, do these words signal a cause or an effect? Look back at your notes if you need to. That's right. As a result signals an effect. So what should we write in the effect column of our T-chart graphic organizer? Great. We will write that Fannie Lou was a plantation timekeeper. But wait, what are we missing? The cause. Remember, the cause is the reason why the effect happened. So why was Fannie the timekeeper? What caused her to be the plantation timekeeper? Shout it out. That's right, she was the only worker who could read and write. Let's add that to our T-chart graphic organizer under the cause. Let's try another example. Remember to shout "stop" when you see signal words from your notes. This is more of her biography. In the summer of 1961, Fannie Lou Hamer attended a meeting led by civil rights activist James Foreman of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC. At the meeting, she learned about efforts to deny Black citizens the right to vote. This caused her to become an organizer for SNCC. Wait, did I hear somebody say something? I thought I heard someone say "stop." What signal word did you hear? Yes, caused. Does this word signal a cause or an effect? Exactly, it signals a cause. But wait, this one is a little tricky. What do you think we need to write in the cause column? Wow, you guys are really smart. Even though this sentence contains a signal word that indicates a cause, the cause isn't explicitly or directly written in the text. Instead, we see the effect that Fannie Lou Hamer decided to become an organizer for SNCC. Let's write that in our effect column. Now, what reason caused Fannie to decide to become an organizer for SNCC? Let's see who remembers. All right, the text reads, Fannie Lou learned about the efforts to deny Black citizens the right to vote. We need to write this as the cause for why Fannie became a SNCC organizer. I will continue with her biography. In 1968, Fannie started a pig bank to provide free pigs for Black farmers to breed, raise, and slaughter. She then started the Freedom Farm Cooperative, an organization that bought land that Black farmers could own and farm together. She decided to do this because she wanted Black farmers to be able to purchase and farm their own land. I heard "stop." What signal word did you see? That's right, because. Because is one of our signal words. So does because signal a cause or an effect? Yes, a cause. Fannie Lou Hamer wanted Black farmers to purchase and farm their own land. This is the cause. Let's add this in our chart. But wait, we're missing the effect. Because Fannie Lou Hamer wanted Black farmers to purchase and farm their own land, what happened? This is a little tricky. Let's read the last two sentences to find the effect. She then started the Freedom Farm Cooperative, an organization that bought land that Black farmers could own and farm together. She decided to do this because she wanted Black farmers to be able to purchase and farm their own land. So, what was the effect of Fannie wanting Black farmers to be able to purchase and farm their own land? Wow, you're right. She started the Freedom Farm Cooperative. Let's add the effect on our T-chart graphic organizer. Fannie Lou Hamer started the Freedom Farm Cooperative. Great job. Because Fannie Lou Hamer wanted Black farmers to be able to purchase and farm their own land, she created an organization to help them do just that, the Freedom Farm Cooperative. Wow, you all did a great job helping me identify different cause and effect structures in these short excerpts about Fannie Lou Hamer. Today, we had a chance to practice finding cause and effect in our text about Fannie Lou Hamer. The cause is the reason why something happens. The effect is what happens as a result of the cause. We also learned some signal words to help us find the cause and effect when we read. Today, I want you to find at least 3 examples of cause and effects and the things that you do at home. We know the effect when you get hungry, you eat. We know what causes you to go to bed. Maybe you're sleepy, maybe an adult tells you it's bedtime. This would be the cause. You going to bed would be the effect. Can you identify 3 other examples of cause and effect in your day-to-day life? I know you can. Thank you for learning with me today. See you next time.